Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after last week's rather short run, kind of abbreviated by the fact that I screwed up with that Hoarfrost Trial, let's go ahead and try again. Welcome back to Dealing with Fate 2.0. I'll take another crack at the wheel, because that was set up, that was just bad luck set up. So we are going to take out the Hoarfrost Trial. I don't want to do that. Can't do that. Don't want to do that again. Not yet. Let's take deep water, actually. And start. Well, we at least know the story behind this one, and as I said last week, we also do know about the meaning of the Wheel of Fate, or the Wheel of Fortune, as it's often called.
Why have the fates themselves turned their attention to you in such a way? Because you are destined for great things. Regicide.
Regicide's actually only one thing. The Black Knight, yes, yes, I know. Let's go south. Get the general store ready. Let's buy some food because we need some. I'm actually only going to buy 10 food for once, because I know that, or two, I'm only going to buy that little bit of food. I know that last time, part of the reason I needed food was because of the Hoarfrost Trial, or something. I don't know. Anyway. 4 encounter cards. Let's see, anything with a token. The Borrow Burrow I saw. Nothing. Go. Oh, I left in the Cave of Wonders. Bugger me. Bye-bye. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, there's one. The Old Maiden. Got it. Let's try this one. Welcome to your shitty...
Here is your reward, at least in potential.
Require the Potion of Youth to win this token. Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I've helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my journey, in my forest. Is there anything that you... oh, that's for supplies. 10 food. Very nice. I didn't have the Potion of Youth, which I don't know how to get, come to think of it.
Anger.
The Wheel of Rage.
I must both cultivate our anger. The callous lies at the end of our quest, and we will need to be white hot in our rage to defeat him.
Anger leads to hate. Harrow appears before you in a vision of silver. People claim that they fight for freedom, for coin, or to protect the weak. Truth makes liars of them all. They fight because inside their hearts burns an unquenchable rage. If you're to free us, you must not be not just a skilled warrior, but prepared for whatever fate may sit in your path. And he wheels me rather quickly into fighting a Phalanx of Steel. Fucking hell.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Oh, fuck off, dealer. No righteous battle has a limitation on time, a lover in peril, or a comrade suspended from a hangman's noose. Fate will decide. Alright, let's switch to the sword. It's the end of the hourglass. I get a time limit. Luckily, this is actually much slower, so... 90 seconds. Very good. A minute and a half is good. Not the first year to attempt these trials. What's up? Defeat all enemies within 90 seconds. Unfortunately, it is a Phalanx of Steel, so... I do have to deal with their shields. You might hear something cracking. That was my drink, not my knuckles, or my bones. Let's dance, bitches. Okay, there's only 4 of them. Colbjorn, do your work. Ugh, I really wish that didn't knock you down, but... Take him. Okay. Oh, come on. I tried to dodge that. Ugh. I am fucking up royally here. Oh, cool. What the? So finishers supposed? I thought finishers were like basically sacrosanct. Take him. Oh, come on. Barely. I lost way too much fucking health there. I didn't fight smart. I just got tilted. Gain equipment. Bloodletting vial. I'll take it. I don't know if I'll fight me corrupted. Yeah, thank you. 4 fate shards and 4 fame. Fate's favor. Alright, so I gotta get a success. I didn't. Your own hand ends and fate's whims take over. Okay, that just means I don't get anything from that. Empire.
High places will take you far these days.
I'll fight the corrupted. The Lord's diadem. Ah, damn it. Well, at least now I know it's coming. Fate's steps. Staircase.
Questions, more truths.
Each level you progress, you climb gives some time to bolster defense or thwart your progress. You must gather the shards of fate as quickly as possible. Alright, so I don't want to deal with that.
It's a rare deal that a goblin cannot get the better end of.
Just follow the goblin. This is going to use up a lot of my food, but I should hopefully be able to deal with this. Finally. Okay. Actually, I wonder, can you actually swing the torch like a weapon? You can. There's some gold, which is good. A little bit more gold. Dodge there. Is there... okay, there's a food chest over there. That's what I was after. The torch has a special attack? I already got that chest. This is just a circling spikes. So, done. There's one more chest I want to go grab. It's another circle spikes? It is, but it's a slower version. Dodge you. Dodge through. I kind of wish I could go back to the Empire Contacts now, because I've got the money. Through the glowing door to find yourself in more or less the same place as before. Colborne waves at you from a few steps away, surprised and bemused. Crunching of leaves underfoot pushes the goblin running further into the forest. Follow that goblin! I am going to beat this goddamn goblin. No, I'm not going to leave you be. Jump into the portal. I think I had to do this like 4 times total. I know we got close one time on the strength challenge, but it was the strength challenge and I had like 10 health going into that, so... Okay, wave spikes. This is slightly different. Who built this place is my question. Oh. Grab the food. Avoid the fire-breathing gargoyle. That was me being stupid. Alright, this is opposing spikes. Alright, that's how I went off to the left before, so... Dodge there. I don't even know if there's a chest over here, but I'm willing to bet there is. I didn't realize how close I was to that. Luckily the bear traps are actually some of the easier traps to dodge. Some more food. Also, once you trip a bear trap, it's no longer a trap, it's just... Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this level. Question is, does the back of that thing hurt me? Because it doesn't have spikes on it, but it's probably still, you know, solid wood hitting you. Yep, chase the goblin again. I've gotten up to 50 gold and 22 food, so this is definitely paying off. Okay, this one... No, actually I don't know yet. This should be one of the harder labyrinths, then. That being said, I find some food immediately. Dodge through there. Jump over that. Dodge over that. Avoid the singular bear trap and the floating rock. Alright. Before I do anything else, I'm just going to trigger those. You'd think eventually this goblin would just give up the chase and just be like, okay, you've robbed my people blind. Now, here, have some stuff to stop stealing from us. Actually, I don't know if goblins are that community organized. You can actually just walk through the bear traps. You don't actually have to dodge. You know what? We'll call this level done. Yeah, just don't stay in the center of the bear trap and you're fine. Otherwise, directly in the path of an oblivious Kolbjorn, bowling him over. The goblin is still trying to escape. This might be one of those times where you actually have to not chase the goblin. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Although it's starting to sound like he's tiring out, so I might catch him soon. I'm pretty sure this makes for very interesting videos. Right, circle starting with the corner I'm on. Heading for that food chest over there. Glad I stopped when I did. Seriously, who builds places like this? This is the worst idea for a vault in the world. Unless you're, you know, vault tech. Then this is like basic shit 101. Put out the fire, put out the fire. Okay, now I'm just being stupid with this flame trap. Alright, there's another gold chest at the top right over there. Grab these first. Okay, so that's what happens. It clipped me in. It basically clipped me through it. Mildly annoying, but and only somewhat damaging. And I'm done here. Some of the shadows in there made it look like I was wearing a sleeve on one arm but not on the other. But I'm pretty sure I don't have sleeves on this tunic. Emerge from the portal, you find yourself in a luxurious sitting room. Green lanterns cast uneasy shadows on the walls. Lying thus on a woven rug in the center of the room is the goblin. Yet pursued me relentlessly and barged... Goblin Town. Sky's made of stone, and the roast lizard is the best in the Empire. Sky's made of stone, city waiting behind is carved into a vast cavern. The street below is host to a market lit by uneasy green lanterns. Goblins and hooded figures peruse the wares, giving wide berth to giant rodent-like beasts of burden. It's where you see a lone Empire soldier before she disappears into the crowd. Demand gold. 15 gold. 25 gold. 35 gold. 60 gold. Town considered using a more conventional entrance gives half-hearted. That, though, is what I wanted, was the token. Before I do anything else, I'm actually going to camp real quick. Let's cook some food. There we go, and now let's trade. What equipment do you have for me? The Lord's Diadem. What is this? That's how much gold? 34, yeah, I'll take it. And I will equip it. Finish trading. Actually, no, wait, no. 21 food, or 21 gold for 4 food. It's a little overpriced, but... Alright, let's set up my inventory. Good, the Lord's Item is equipped. Climb the steps. You figure step from the void and fall in line behind the Black Knight. Okay, so this determines what he gets as extra troops. Let's go ahead and do steel muskets. That I can deal with. Because you can't block their gunshots, but fate has chosen an ally for the Black Knight, Iowa says solemnly. Though I am now blind to the wave of fate, I'm sure our faith in you is well placed. Card will join the Black Knight in the final encounter. So he gets a steel musket. Which is just, I think it's like 2 or 3 gunners.
Like
Wheel
flame,
of Greed.
you are never satiated until you have consumed all.
Is it greed that leads mortals to degrade each other in the pursuit of coin? Gario whispers in your ear. Thin strands of silver smoke ensnare you like Joe's chains. So we are all equally damaged, and we label those with better understanding greedy to appease our envy. Greed and fate will reward you. Eh, 15 gold's not that bad. I mean, I still got 90. At least 15 gold. Power comes in many forms. Flexible gold is quite useful in the mortal realm. Oh, I didn't have to give up my gold, but I just gained fate shards for it. And we're back to this. I guess it's select, but it's not actually a selection.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
I'm gaining the fate shards I need. Assist the distressed woman. I know that if you fail this, it turns out she's part of the bandits.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
See, that's 9. I'd need a 5. I'd need 4s on these. I just need a 2 or better. That'll do. Luckily, if there's any bandits, I can actually probably handle them.
Learning.
Hey, 3 food's 3 food, mate. 8 food is even better. And 2 fame. I do like the fact that you don't have to use food going backwards, but... I think... Yep. 5 fate shards. Oh, it's a 19 of the 50 that I need. Wheel of Greed again. Gariel really likes to fuck with me. As long as I've got over 100 gold, I think I'm set. Fame and shame. Commission a marble sculpture. Got it. Gain 12 fame. So that's what that does. The cartographer. Except 14 gold. I only lost 6 on the fame and shame then. Fate's choice.
This is merely a tool of the fates, but this is a tool that can still cut deeply.
I could gain 6 fate shards if I take a curse. 2 wounds for 6 fate shards, or dual black knight for 40 seconds. For 5 shards. I'm gonna take the curse. Clumsy. All failures are considered huge failures in precision gambits. Okay, that's actually not a huge deal, because I've got the Lord's Diadem, which slows down the precisions.
Knows, the company you kept to get you here is strange indeed.
Got it! I wanted Dark Thirst. I haven't fought any Corrupted yet, but Dark Thirst is a good weapon. Actually, let's see. It does 22... Yeah, it's actually my best weapon. I know you're there, kitty. You're being good luck. Second step, Fate chooses another ally for the night. An agreed assassin?
You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Berserkers.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Alright, so now he's got the muskets and a berserker. Yeah, I can do that. The Wheel of Hunger. Luckily I can actually make camp and buy a lot of food if I need it. 2 food? Give up the... Okay, so you get... I think you gain one fate shard per food you give up in that. Fate's Whim. 4 encounter cards. No tokens, so... I kinda want Deep Water. Nope, I get Cave of Wonders again. You know what? Bugger it. Select an item at random. That's 9, so I'd need 6. I need to reroll both of these, or I can't get it, because you need 2 6s and a 5. It doesn't matter what I do. I take 20 damage. I'm gonna leave. The Wheel of Greed. Luckily, like I said, I think this is as long as you have the amount of money it looks at, like 5 gold in this case, you gain the 4 fate shards. You can't gain more, as far as I've seen. Let's make camp real quick. Cook some food. Cook more food. Cook more food. Trade. The Frontier Barbie. What does this actually do? Every encounter with a gambit, reveal one random encounter card on this level. Bash an enemy and block or remove their armor to cause a brief stun. I'll keep the Lord's Diadem right now, just because it's a little bit more useful. 21 food. That'll put me down to 78. But that's not bad. Alright, break camp. The Wheel of Hunger. As long as it doesn't land on something I don't have. 6 food. I can afford to give up 6 food. Especially if it gives me 6 fate shards. I gain 3?
Work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Bugger you, dealer. The Wheel of Rage. Okay, what am I fighting? Affliction of Blood. Oh, yes. This is actually good. Because I have Dark Hunger. Or Dark Thirst. Actually, wait. What's the token challenge for this thing? Defeat 50 corrupted enemies with this weapon to unlock the token. Okay. How long do I get? One minute to fight the Affliction. Kolbjorn and I should be able to deal with this thing. Especially since I do have, as I said before, I do have Dark Thirst. Also, I just remembered. I've got this. One shot all of them. That was gorgeous. The Bloodletting Vial. That was brilliant. That didn't take me 10 seconds. Take the Ring of Food. Gain 7 food. 4 fate shards and 4 fame. Alright, I need 7 fate shards in the next few cards. Not just please not the Cave of Wonders. The Old Maiden. Well, I can't really do anything about that, but I can't ask for supplies. 5 food. Because if I get a wheel, like the Wheel of Hunger.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarity.
Give up 5 food for probably 2 fate shards. Okay, so it's it's divided in half to a minimum of 1 per. Stay here. Because I need 5 shards. The trading house.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
I've actually got a lot of stuff that I could sell or trade. How much extra equipment do I have? Can't trade any of that. Can't trade that. I only have the Bloodletting Vial, but I can probably get rid of that safely. Yeah, I'll trade you my Bloodletting Vial for 2 food gain cards. Five food there. 5 more food there. Alright, let's trade 8 food for a random equipment. And that gets me the Armor of Gluttony. And that gets me the token, which is exactly what I wanted. Up the steps. Wait, what? Oh, I get a curse this time? Undisciplined. What does that do? This mage granted his knight many methods to inhibit your efforts, Iowa says. Curse will be drawn before the final encounter. Alright, so I do actually have another level to go. Good. Let's camp real quick. Buy a bit of food. I'm not going to go down to... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will, because I forgot I have the Armor of Gluttony. What equipment do you have? The Blinding Brew, that's just a stun. Finish trading. Break camp. I don't actually need an artifact right now. Fate's Choice. Duel the Black Knight for 60 seconds to gain 5 shards. That's what I need. Or is it survive? Alright, survive 60 seconds. Black Knight will relish this chance to plant fear in your heart. This is strange, but I'm going to switch to the sword. Does less damage, but I don't need to kill him. I just have to survive for 1 minute. And I get my 5 shards, which will get me the 50 that I need for the gold. As long as I win the challenge entirely. Alright, the Black Knight is a dual wielder. Not as threatening as I was expecting. Warrior from beyond the 13th gate. You must bash away his armor before you can take him down. He fights like one of the Norse. Okay, good. He only did 7 damage a hit. This is actually not terribly hard. Which of course just means I'm probably gonna fuck it up pretty soon. Miss me. Now he just looks like a dude. I gained my 5 fate shards. Which is exactly the number I needed. Now I just gotta get over there and beat him. The Wheel of Rage. Come on, Blight. Berserkers of Frost, okay.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Okay, so let's switch to Dark Thirst. I can fight these guys in 90 seconds. Especially since I've only got 2 missing health. Actually, wait, because the Frost Berserkers are usually done in one or 2. Kolbjorn should be a big help with that, then. Four. Okay, get in there, buddy. That was easy enough. Gambler's insurance. And gain 25 life. Not that I really need that. Yeah, I'm gonna discard that for the food. Discard that for the food. We're just gonna go straight for the Black Knight. Fate's Choice. Switch to my sword. Duel the Black Knight for 60 seconds to gain a Not that I need it at this point. But this gives me a better chance to figure out his moves, see if he develops any other tricks later in the fight. know, for how much they talk this guy up, he's actually not that difficult. Oh, it's 2 hits he's gotten on me in the 2 times I fought him. And that time I actually managed to damage him. I think what I need, though, is a better sword. Or just a better weapon in general. If I can't, I'm gonna go to one more thing. The Wheel of Rage. Five of Frost, okay. Minute and a half. Doable. This I'm going to do with my sword and board. Less damage than the hammer, but if what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to make camp, do some trading, make my get my health maxed out, and then if I can't get a better weapon. Okay, did nobody else see the Norseman's helmet go flying off into the ether? Got you guys before the halfway point. But yeah, the second guy who died, he kind of died, his corpse disappeared, and then his helmet went pinging off out into space. Morton's Magic Door. Optionally move directly to the level exit after any encounter where you gained a life pain card. Alright then. No, I'm gonna I'll keep the food. Okay, before we go into the Face of the Black Knight, I'm gonna camp, cook up, and trade. What equipment you got for me? The Blinding Brew is the only thing. Okay, we'll take it. I'll take the Blinding Brew. Switch over to Dark Thirst. Hopefully it'll help me. And go to face the Black Knight at Fate's Finale. Golden. The golden stairs give way to solid stone, and you find yourself face to face with the Black Knight. You are on a mountaintop cloaked in silver fog. Iway, Haru, and Gariel materialize beside you and smell. You pierce the veil, and so the Black Knight comes to defend his realm. Defeat him and free us, champion. Fate is the Black Knight with more protection. Musket of Steel. Black Knight summons its allies, and the Frost Berserkers. Also curse your endeavor. Every individual enemy inflicts double damage the first time they hit anyone in combat. So, yeah. Pieces for both sides of the board. We shall see if you can overcome the obstacles placed before you. For all our sakes, I hope you are victorious. Yeah, because at this point, I just realized I'm a little bit fucked. Because they all do double damage on their first hit. Okay, I think it's like, if they hit me, they do double damage, but then they also do double damage if they hit Kolbjorn. But then if they hit me again, they just do regular damage. There's 9 of, or actually there's 8 of you guys. Also, you look purple. Track your prisoners being held beyond this mortal realm. Mighty foe in mighty armor that must be bashed up before he can be killed. Kolbjorn! That was me being stupid about my defenses. How about just for the fact that we'll die if you don't? Luckily, I'm not under a time limit here, so I can just bash away at these losers. Activated that at the right goddamn time. Kolbjorn, charge! That's a hammer, not an axe, and that was a painful hit. Oh, come on, I was dodging. Charge the Black Knight! Oh wait, I forgot I had this. Stun him again, Kolbjorn! Now! Murder! Okay, I just walked into that. Okay, the blinding brew actually does damage. Charge, Kolbjorn! I've still got one more use of that. Probably not going to need it. Goodbye, Black Knight. He did some damage, but I won. Silver clouds disperse around you as the Black Knight's body falls lifeless to the floor. Gariel greets you warmly. You have freed us from a prison we thought eternal. Our gratitude shall be endless, warrior of fate. I can see why he's watching you, Iowa says with a smile. While he is watching you, Haro says grimly, we shall be plotting our revenge. The three siblings disappear in a cloud of gray and gold. Overcome with exhaustion, you look around for a comfortable place to make camp. You are surprised to see your bedroll already laid out beside a campfire burning low. Gaze up at the night sky briefly before falling into a deep and untroubled sleep. We have bested the wheel. The silver gets us.
Fate itself begins to turn in your favor.
Bring the Watchers the Weave.
Because you are here.
Nazgar's Reckoning, The Wind's Return, Band of Faith, and Kubarak's Gaze. Although The Wind's Return looks like they're two swords made out of wood. For defeating the Black Knight, your supplies have been added to. A buckler, so a better shield, that's good news. For bringing the Watchers the Weave. Grimalkin. Oh, that's not good. I've heard the name Grimalkin, but I can't remember the legends behind it recently. Fate's Dealing, The Cunning Man, and Purgatory. This is the gold. Proving yourself a worthy opponent to fate. Forgotten Dreams. I love the music when you get a good full win like this. Following the Goblin Holy Way to Goblin Town. Platinum Goblin Town card. This is for the trading post. Use the trading house. A scouting party. It's been a while since we had a good, solid win. But there's a gold right there for the Wheel of Fate. If you enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me never miss any of my current series, please feel free to click the subscribe button down below, or the icon at the end of the video. But as for that, folks, I have been D. Fate has turned in our favor for once in this game. Let's keep it rolling next time. For now, good night, and good gaming.